The year 2012 has been rich in educational activities within our partners' territories, all of whom are involved in the Sharewood sub-project. This project, part of the agenda for the Robin Hood Plus program, aims to raise awareness and educate the general public on sustainable and multifunctional forest management. This project ended on the 31st of December 2012 after 18 months of continuous activity. 4 foreign groups of people have joined together to share their experiences, to set up a large number of joint initiatives, and to act as efficiently as possible locally. We would now like to tell you all about our adventure. The first partner is the municipality of Siumani, located in Romania in the heart of Carpathians. The 4,500 inhabitants of this town, which adjoins the mountain, have a symbiotic relationship with a very wild forest and have to coexist with iconic animals such as wolves and brown bears. The second partner is to be found bordering the Mediterranean. It should not be forgotten that within the Italian Riviera lies the province of Savona, which is the most wooded area in Italy, with pronounced mountain relief and majestic forest, starting as soon as you move away from the sea. Straddling 2 regional areas, Pollino is the largest national park in Italy. Its mountain ranges are forested with an emblematic species, Pinus locodermis. The park is home to unique environments and diverse wildlife. The Pays de Guéret, the collection of 44 of the municipalities of the Limousin, is the sub-project's lead partner. Its forested territory has a strong multifunctional vocation with a significant forest production. It's also concerned with the protection of the environment and the associated leisure activities.
In the past, it was another choice.
Yes, but listen, there is an end.
Se trovavano il prendevano il carbone, passava il trenino, lo caricavano. And with the COVID train called. Aussi en Italie, nous faisons les parapendiers.
The first mission of the Sharewood sub-project is the communication between the partners, getting to know and discover each other's best practices. For this reason, short stays were carried out in each of the 4 areas, so that each partner could demonstrate his knowledge. These visits were an opportunity to discover the forest traits, ranging from productive Douglas forests to the natural spruce forests. The partners have also visited local industries that export and also those who use traditional methods in regard to their wood.
You visit, if you want to see a stand, if you want to stay.
During these visits, walking sessions allowed all the partners to take time to improve technical issues and deal with any administrative queries. They allowed for the exchange of documentation and the regular updating of the progress of all actions taken. Managed by the lead partner, these 6 meetings have largely contributed to the success of the Sharewood sub-project. The second line of work is to share best practices from one territory to another, for example, to build on the achievements of the province of Savona and Pays de Guéret in order to design a brochure concerning a good behavior policy in the forest in the Pollino National Park, The use of local wood in construction, as is demonstrated by the municipality of Siumani, which has already inspired Pays de Guéret to train its local councillors in this matter and to convey the message to the general public. The discovery of the forest via the orienteering activity as carried out in Pays de Guéret is a good practice thus communicated to the Poligno National Park and the municipality of Siumani. To benefit from the experience had by the province of Savona and the Poligno National Park, implementing educational initiatives targeting the schools in Pays de Guéret and municipality of Siumani. Finally, the use of the posters designed by the National Forestry Commission in order to edit the province of Savona's educational material. Public awareness has demanded that the development of educational tools is to be put in place and that these can take several different forms: wood samples, twigs, collections of fruit and seeds, and equally games. Designed for a particular area, they are quickly presented to the different partners and translated or slightly modified to suit the specific demands of each country. By the discovery of all documents, Poligno National Park was able to make a documentary film about an important logging company operating in the early 20th century. Using archive film and old photographs, the social impact of the forest in an area can be easily explained to younger generations. From the prints still visible on the ground, an educational trail could be set up in the plain of Novaco to enhance the teaching practices. Using our discovery of the forest by the orienteering activity carried out in Pays de Guéret, the trail has been designed and equipped with panels to find clues and to better understand the past logging activity. Each partner has one or more educational paths to explain the sustainable and multifunctional forest management in its area. This is the case for the municipality of Siumani, who set up a thematic trail running along the river and 2 trails in the forest. The young people of the town created the trails, having noted down various points of interest that they felt should be discovered. It is in the natural reserve of Adelasia that the province of Savona has anchored its educational activities involving the schools. 8 thematic educational trails were created in order to educate the young people in different forest environments. Depending on the chosen path, young people can play detective so as to recognize trees, to learn to move around in the forest, and to explore the forest's ecosystem. The Casina Miera refuge of the reserve has been transformed into a center for forestry education to improve the reception of visitors on the site. Pays de Guéret chose the forest of Chabrières to educate the young people. This forest, already equipped with educational facilities, is located at the gates of Guéret. Depending on what projects are going on, some public or private forests also serve as a showcase. With 5 forests spread throughout the territory, all audiences can be educated in forest management. What is better than posters to complement the range of teaching resources available? All partners have designed posters adjusted to each territory and used them at forestry exhibitions and events. In addition, brochures, flyers, calendars, and bookmarks have also been created as learning resources to convey specific messages or communicate information relating to forest management. Finally, trinkets relating to the project were given out to the younger children. Banners were made for use at special events.
Hein? Ouais, le châtaignier, c'est bien.
Armed with all these tools, the members of the Sharewood sub-project have undertaken the production of an extensive program of events, welcoming hundreds of young students into the forest. The creation of these educational tours has really come into their own as far as the education of the public is concerned. In Pays de Guéret, during our training sessions, the forests were also used as an educational tool to educate and raise awareness as far as the forest owners and elected councillors were concerned. At the same time, exhibitions were being organized on all the territories. For example, in Pays de Guéret, a traveling exhibition based on the forest was touring throughout the 21 towns and has been visited by nearly 1,000 students and thousands of people. The educational program based on the forest was also brought into the classrooms. The most important work has been conducted by the municipality of Siumani, where 16 young volunteers were trained during the year 2012. Twice a month, under the guidance of experts, they have discovered the many facets of the forest. This work was continued in November during a study tour in Pays de Guéret.
Faire comme ça, arracher.
Through various educational activities, they discovered other forests, other styles of management, and interesting features such as the mechanized felling of trees and the wildlife park Les Monts de Guéret, where they were very surprised to see that the wolves were in captivity and not running free as in their own country. So as to reach a wide audience, each partner has organized or participated in one or more key events on its territory. The team of Pays de Guéret is very active in the event Forêt Folies, which annually attracts more than 15,000 visitors. In Pollino, the inauguration of the educational trail was a major event.
The name of our trail, the Roots of Wood.
As part of Earth Day, the city of Siumani organized an international conference dealing with the forest. Following this conference, the partners each planted a juniper tree, the symbol of the partnership of the Sharewood sub-project.
Cela s'appelle Robin Hood Plus.
En Creuse où se tiennent les 5e rencontres Robin Hood.
Du programme européen Robin Hood.
Il Parco Nazionale del Pollino, protagonista di 2 giornate dedicate all'educazione ambientale, numerose le scolaresche che hanno partecipato al tour alla scoperta del Cammino del Legno.
A Föld napja alkalmából nemzetközi konferencia házigazdája volt Magyargyócsomafalva.
The final challenge is to let as many people as possible know about and understand our project. Within the 4 partnering countries, there have been more than 200 articles released into the media featuring the achievements of Sharewood's sub-project. This has been by means of major national television channels, web TV, regional press, radio and websites. It is estimated that more than 500,000 people have had access to these reports. The trees planted in Siumani in April 2012 symbolize the Sharewood project. One species representing 4 countries and their willingness to create a common project. This partnership rapidly turned into a friendship amongst all the team members, a friendship which was a major contributing factor of the success of the project. Partners are over joint projects in mind, but one thing is certain, that they will never forget this wonderful adventure.
E se muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E se muoio da partigiano, tu mi devi seppellire lassù in montagna. Oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Seppellire lassù in montagna, sotto l'ombra di un bel fior. E le genti che passeranno, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. E le genti che passeranno mi diranno che bel fior. E questo è il fiore del partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao.